Dear Sir Hugh Allen, by the aid of your generous donations, our government now has the funds required for the building of the railroad. As this was in large part due to your efforts, and the honor of building the railroad should now go to your company. Remember, these dealings have been confidential, and nobody needs to find out about these, or the funding you provided us with in the last election. John A. MacDonald.
You ever hear knocking?
Give me the money.
Where did you get this, Mr.
Lucius Huntington. We all have our secrets. This will disgrace MacDonald, and he will be forced to resign his post. Liberals will take his place.
I've heard rumors of this, but this is the first document I've ever seen that shows the proof. I see here it's even been signed by MacDonald himself.
This will not only ruin MacDonald, but once and for all put an end to his ridiculous dream of building a railway that spans the country from sea to sea. He calls it the national dream, but I call it impossible.
You're right, Mr. Huntington. I've been telling Parliament ever since this came up that it was an impossible feat. I will have you present this new turn of events at tomorrow's meeting of Parliament.
Yes, sir.
I come before you today with proof of a scandal, sure to surprise everyone here, concerning the MacDonald government. The document I hold in my hand clearly states that MacDonald has accepted money from Sir Hugh Allen to fund his impossible dream to build a railroad. MacDonald, I ask, how do you respond to this?
Innocent.
Yes, but I'd like to point out that this letter was signed by you. We've also obtained a letter sent to Sir Hugh Allen from you prior to the last election of 1872. I quote, "I must have another $10,000. Will be the last time of calling. Do not fail. Answer today." Unquote. Does this sound familiar, MacDonald? He admits by his silence. I call for a re-election on the grounds that this government clearly cannot support itself and is willing to take bribes and accomplish its needs. Before we can cast a vote, do you have anything to say for yourself, MacDonald?
All I have to say is this. I had a dream. A dream to connect this country from east to west and sea to sea. I was willing to do whatever it took to accomplish this, and I paid the price.
For re-election, say aye.
Aye. All right, the people have spoken. We'll hold it within 2 months from this day.
Breaking news. Pacific scandal ruins John A. MacDonald. Alexander Mackenzie voted into office as new Prime Minister. Don't worry, Alan, we'll find a way to get back into office.
For all the money I spent on your cause up, MacDonald, you better hope so. Due to the country's economic depression under Alexander Mackenzie's leadership, Parliament has called for a new election.
I'm happy to be your leader once again. My first act in office will be to create a new national policy. We will refuse to let cheap American products be imported into Canada. Canadians will be encouraged to buy goods from one another. Once the railway is in place, we will settle the West. When we do this, Western settlers can trade their agriculture products for the manufactured product in the East. This is all for the sole purpose of connecting our country. Thank you. I was working on the railroad.
Come on, men, put your backs into it. Get back to work or you're fired.
Well, if we're fired, where do we go?
You may be in the middle of the prairies, but that's not my problem. Now get back to work.
How long is this country anyway? So many trees. Darn hills! Oh, don't look down. And I look down. Oh! There goes Lucas. He made it off that cliff. I'm gonna have this dynamite a hole.
Dynamite what?
Fire in the hole!
Daily report. Things are going well. Production on the railroad has increased amazingly since we had the Chinese workers hired. They are my best workers because they're always willing to do the hardest and most dangerous jobs. Best of all, they hardly are costing me anything. Most are just trying to make a living to send to their families and will do whatever it takes. Anyhow, as long as having them around means saving money, they're my most valuable workers.
Canadians said what? They promised us this land. We're under the impression that it would be ours, no one else. So how is it they're building a railway through Blackfoot territory?
Crowfoot, you must admit this was going to happen at some point or another. So you should just accept this turn of events and take whatever they give you as a consolation for this.
I suppose you're correct, Father Lacombe. What could they possibly offer me?
They have offered you a lifetime pass to ride the railway when it's complete. I don't even have to tell you of the benefits this would provide for you.
Be it. Let them build.
You will not be disappointed, Crowfoot.
I hope not, Albert.
And we stand here today witnessing something that will go down in Canadian history. The facing of the final spike here in Craigellachie, British Columbia. Some called it impossible, but here it is. It will be called the Canadian Pacific Railway. All I can say is I am overjoyed the country will be connected by this, a ribbon of steel.
Take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30 cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. Cause I'm leaving in the morning and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together till the morning brings my train and I must go. No, 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 and I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville, I'll be waiting at the station. We'll have time for coffee-flavored kisses and a bit of conversation. No, 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 no. Take the last train to Clarksville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railroad station. All alone I'm feeling low. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30 cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the